He's Assemblyman Sam Hoyt, and apparently, oh wow, sent these messages all the way back in 2003 to Blue Skies 588, his 19-year-old intern, talking about her little cheerleader moves.
Oh,
okay.
The love.
Oh yeah, he loved this, all right. I've got later she went on to call him a scumbag and told him to F off. But I got a little poem for you. So poems are always fun. Here is the Assemblyman, what he wrote to his 19-year-old intern lover. What I wish. That our relationship was not as complicated as it is. That I could be with you at will. That I could be painting your toenails right now. That we could be tangled right now. That I could see you do that little cheerleader move. That I could take a nap with you. That I could enjoy one of my favorite things, going to sleep next to you and waking up next to you. That you could be my human alarm clock. And here it comes. Wait for it. That I could be your human lollipop.
Oh.
Yeah. And in that picture, I think that's his wife in the background in the picture.
Oh, God.
Oh, it sucks. So it's not just Republicans, it turns out, who are gross politicians. And throughout all these text messages in the New York Post, got a whole bunch of them, he's like, I remember when you were strutting around in your bikini, and I thought, last night she was with me. And apparently she told him to F off and called him a scumbag because she thought he was sleeping with other young girls.
Oh.
That she was cheating on her, not just his wife.
Right.
First of all, big surprise that a guy who cheats on his wife with a 19-year-old intern might cheat on her as well with other 19-year-old interns.
Right.
But if he was, I'm surprised at what this dude's putting away. Because I didn't know assemblymen in New York were getting all that. Otherwise, I might have signed up for that a little while ago. I didn't know that.
Do we have any information on her other than the fact that she's an intern? Like, do we have her photo or anything?
No, we have not obtained a photo.
We have not obtained a photo, but maybe on the next show we will.
All right, we'll see what happens. JR.
So, was the level of impropriety, was this the fact that he was hitting on somebody he's working with and she's a subordinate and sexual harassment, all that stuff, or was it, what else? What was the, let's pile up all the bad things. Because I think he was inappropriate as far as workplace and stuff like that. Yeah. And his wife should be mad, but I'm trying to figure, is there something else that happened?
No. There is. In fact, we shouldn't be covering this story. And he has a very good defense, which is, look, I didn't do anything illegal. I didn't do anything that violates either the rules of our office or my office or the New York State or anything along those lines. I cheated on my wife, and that's terrible, and I have to deal with that, etc. Now, why are we doing this story? Because he wrote a poem about his lollipop. Okay, let's just get real. That's why we're doing it. Okay, and is he some sort of wild hypocrite and passed the adultery laws or something? No, nothing like that. Is he a good guy? I don't know. You be the judge, right? But there's no substance behind the story except I love the poem. You know, who thought, hey, if I write to this 19-year-old girl and I'm a gross older assemblyman, that I could be your human lollipop, that would be a winning line. And what's more amazing about it is, it was! It worked! He slept with her! Unbelievable, man. I must be doing something wrong. I don't know. Because assemblyman, anybody could be an assemblyman. That's not even powerful.
Really?
Assemblyman?
What do assemblymen do?
They assemble?
Assemble what? It makes no sense to me.
No, they're, legislators in New York. And remember David Patterson, now the governor of New York, the blind dude, right? He was putting away mad pussy. Before he even became way before he became the governor. I mean, he was cheating on his woman. He can't even see the pussy he's putting away.
Oh, really?
Okay, I mean, literally, right? And he was an assemblyman, too. And he was from New York, too. It turns out assemblyman's the way to go.
Right.
I mean, they are getting laid left and right.